Hello everyone, welcome back to Tim with Tomes and Tales. I'm Tim, author of the short story Werewolves of the West and the hardboiled detective novel Baltimore City. Today on the channel, I'm reviewing a novel from the Star Wars Expanded Universe series, The Mandalorian Armor, Book 1 of the Bounty Hunter Wars by K.W. Jeter. Taking place during the events of Return of the Jedi, this novel starts off with the bounty hunter known as Dengar and his fiancée scouring the dune sea of Tatooine, salvaging what they can from the death of Jabba the Hutt. Out there, they find a survivor, and word quickly starts to spread. Boba Fett is alive. Even the most hardened of criminals tremble hearing the name of the most feared and successful bounty hunter in the galaxy. Instead of giving in to temptation to pull the trigger and end Fett once and for all, Dengar remembers the general rule of bounty hunters everywhere. The live ones are worth more than the dead ones. This book jumps back and forth in time between the events of when the first Death Star was destroyed and just after the fall of Jabba in Return of the Jedi. As the rebellion uses their victory against that Death Star to gather their strength, Prince Xizor of the criminal organization Black Sun proposes to the Emperor and Lord Vader a way to get the bounty hunters into the employment of the Empire, hunting down rebel cells for them. However, to gain this advantage, Prince Xizor must first smash the Bounty Hunters Guild. So they secretly hire the independent Boba Fett to enter the guild's ranks and turn its members against one another. Honestly, after rereading The Mandalorian Armor after 30 years, I must admit this is not a great Star Wars novel. Not that long ago, I gave a review on the Star Wars anthology Tales of the Bounty Hunter. The Mandalorian Armor feels like a sequel to the short story Payback, The Tale of Dengar by Dave Wolverton. However, most of the other short stories from that book seem to have been disregarded by Jeter. So there are going to be some continuity issues going on. Scenes in this book sometimes went on for too long, in my opinion, and the reason why the Empire wanted to end the Bounty Hunters Guild seemed kind of forced. It is book one of a trilogy, though, and it very much feels like the opening act. I need to reread the two follow-up novels again to get a better idea of the overall story. But I am not all that impressed with The Mandalorian Armor after this reread. But what do you think? Have you read this novel? You can leave your thoughts about this book in the comments below. Anyway, thank you for joining me on my review today. Please hit like and subscribe if you want to help out the channel, or maybe check out some of my own stories. I'll leave links to them below. Stay safe, everyone, and happy reading.